puts up a poster in a town square that says guitar lessons available. That's like going into a town square, seeing a big notice board, and there's a notice, guitar lessons. Like, you don't get people in the town go, I don't want to play the guitar! And you go, but I don't fucking want guitar lessons. Well, then that sign wasn't for you. It was for somebody else. You don't have to get mad about all of it. Fine, it's not for you then. Just walk away. Don't worry about it.
Now, the reason why in which I just let it play, I didn't show anything. I hope the guy gets the credit for the video clip. I just wanted to be clear that the joke was stolen. Okay? Now, we all know or should know. If you don't know, this is comedian Ricky Gervais, creator of the hit television show first over in the UK, England, The Office. And then it was so successful that it was then redone in the United States, and you know the rest is history from there. The Office. He's a writer. I haven't necessarily found his humor funny, but sometimes he makes me laugh. Regardless, he's a writer. He's a creator. You see what I mean? Now, this is what this game of comedy and true art is about. Okay? Don't you copy your goddamn thing. Okay? Be original in everything you do. If you pimping, if you're involved in product creation, don't copy, create. I mean, shit, everybody can be inspired, but be inspired. Motherfucker, stop the sampling. Now, I wanted us to see that. It was side by side. Now, James Cordone is finally getting karma to come get his ass. Because he does have a nice, baby, boyish face, doesn't he? But then to come to find out he's an asshole? And what asshole wouldn't attempt to steal another comedian's? I don't even know if he's a comedian. Shit, man. I first saw him, he was lip syncing in cars and shit. But that's how much they liked him. They just said, just sing in this car with people. I'll put celebrities in the car with you and just sing with them. But anyway, he's likable. He's a good actor. Like the way he put more energy in the joke.
There's a notice, guitar lessons. Like, you don't get people in the town go, I don't want to play the guitar. And you go, but I don't fucking want guitar lessons.
Now, this brings me to the whole thing about joke stealing. Now, in the game of comedy, this is what you're going to run into, okay? Because you have the true creators. You got the gods of comedy that create laughter from their beautiful minds. And then you have those who aren't funny, but do write beautiful, funny things. Like the writing is tight, but they're not funny, right? And then you got people who don't know how to write shit, but they're funny. Now, they're really good actors, right? Now, I'm sure that either you know some or that you will soon run into somebody by you getting in this game of comedy. So now what I'm doing is I'm pointing out to you what DMX said. The snakes, the rats, the cats, and the dogs. How you gonna know when you living in the fall? So, excuse me. Keep that third eye open, man, and keep your head on the swivel and the antennas up. And shit, it'll be clear. It's not hard to hide because you see that they have to do it in front of an audience. Now, the only thing that helps is that the joke was already televised by Ricky Gervais. Okay? He had already done a 2018 stand-up special, taped, and in the can. And then he gonna come along and steal the joke. Motherfucker, at least go back to 1950. God damn. But what that tells me is he's always done that. He's always stolen other comedians' material and just did it on TV. Because what's the unwritten rule in comedy? Even though all of us frown upon the theft and the thieves and the stealing of jokes, right? The unwritten rule is whoever make it to TV with it first. No, motherfucker, that don't justify the theft. You still stole. That is not your product. That is not your creation. So, you don't want to be this dude because it will always come back to bite you in the ass. Now, you might win up front, but it's always better to get the laughs from yourself for real. See, because right now, what the people are laughing at isn't him. They're laughing at the beautiful mind of Ricky Gervais. So Ricky Gervais is still 100 times funnier than him because he doesn't even have to be in a room. Just his words do. And he still gets the laughter. Right? Now, sure, he performed it well, which I'd probably say he seems to be funnier than Ricky Gervais. But Ricky Gervais is the creator. He thinks funnier. He writes funnier. He is funnier. So, this is a common thing that happens in the world of stand-up comedy. I say stand up for your own products and creations, the same way you would if you were making a bunch of doorknobs. And then, people wanted to come into your warehouse and just steal cases of your doorknobs. And since it's physical, you probably want to defend it physically. Well, this intellectual property is priceless. It generates more than what you can imagine, especially if and when and since you and me are the original creators. It is our intellectual property, which then has the potential and the capability of rendering royalties, residual income. So I just want to point this out to you. Hey, man, stay in the game. Make sure you laugh out loud at least once today. Let me give you a demonstration. You got to do it from your gut on purpose because it keeps your lungs clear. It keeps your heart rate up. And shit, man, you want to send that vibration out into the universe. So, hey, man, stay original, man. It's about style, class, originality, and laughs. You dig? It's the 13th one. One of one. One of them ones. It's the laughing Buddha. Often imitated, never duplicated. Marquez the greatest, y'all. May you never want for what you need or need for what you want. 13.